Setting this at maximum power. Laser and charged particle beam weapons.
Weapons activated. Engage.
Oh, there we go. I'm live now. Hello everyone, hello. My name is Cyber and I want to welcome each and every one of you back to the channel. Today I am joined by my wonderful friend Sakyu. For those of you, for those of you who don't know, Sakyu is a good old friend of mine. I have not had the joy of doing anything with them recently because they've been very busy moving. Today they are going to join me for an art stream, which totally will go well. I promise it will go well. Promise. I'm not good at art for those who don't know. Today I'm using a app called Shadow Draw. Shadow Draw is not sponsoring the stream. It's just currently the app that I found that I think will work the best for trying to teach me how to draw something simple and cute and enjoyable to look at. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I am currently having like 5 devices plugged in. I've tried out a couple new things with OBS. I've tried out a couple new settings. I'm hoping that they work decent for the stream. I'm noticing a little bit higher CPU utilization than I like, but should be okay. Let's pop up Saku stream. Got this playing in background. Put this here. This is the one thing about art streams that are always super complicated, is like my setup is never perfect. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to grab my stand just to get a better angle. Oh, I should probably unmute. Hold on.
I do appreciate you popping by first, though.
I just realized I've been deafened this whole time.
Yeah, you were.
Sorry.
You're good.
This. Some nice BGM. Okay.
So how have you been, Cyber?
I've been pretty good. I had a very busy last couple of weeks. I'm happy that the holidays are finally over.
That's fair.
What about you? Been playing any fun games?
Uh, mean, yes and no. Like, nothing new. I have been playing a lot more Genshin.
Ooh.
But then also kind of stopped because the Wi-Fi in the motel was just really bad in the room that we ended up in. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's okay. You can't control the Wi-Fi.
Okay, so I I haven't really been playing Genshin, but right around the time that that last new update came out, I hopped on and I was like, okay, you know what? I know that they were doing, because I heard from one of my IRL friends that they were handing out a lot of Primo gems. So I was like, you know what? I'll just hop on, I'll collect, and I should have enough for like a temple or something. And turned out I had enough for 2 temples, and I was like, okay. So I did my first one and I got absolute garbage. And I'm like, now I remember why I don't play this game anymore. But I was like, you know what? I'll finish off the Primo gems that I got, and I'll just accept that I'm not getting anyone good. Then I went and did my 10 pull, and then I promptly got like one of the new characters, and I was like, okay,
Cool.
that's cool. I should be negative about this game more often.
Gotcha, do you like to be silly like that sometimes?
For a while, I was doing some stuff with Catman for Call of Duty, and then the world was kind of just like, no, we're not going to let you play online anymore. And I was like, okay. And I was quite sad because I was having a lot of fun with him.
Mm. He actually happens to be streaming right now.
Of course he does.
Yeah. He's playing Half-Life since it went on sale for like super cheap.
Ooh.
Looks like you're just practicing some squiggles. Fair enough.
Oh, yeah, this is,
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes a lot more sense all of a sudden.
it's supposed to teach you how to draw stuff, and I thought the hot chocolate looked cute, so I went with the hot chocolate.
It is pretty cute.
They've got one, basically, what this app did is for every day during the month or leading up to Christmas, they did for an advent calendar, they did a different picture that they would show you how to draw. I think this is like day 3 or something. But day 25, Christmas Day itself, is like a full-on like landscape, and I was just like, we are not doing that one. Ooh, what is it that you're drawing?
Drawing part of a TV set that I'll be, like, merchandise will be officially in stock sometime February. It's like Pandora Hearts, like, fan crossover with Sanrio, so...
Ooh.
I do have like the main 3 up on my shop for people to pre-order if they wanted to.
Which reminds me, I actually have to go and pre-order those when I get paid on Friday. Totally meant to last week, and then I completely forgot with Christmas.
Hello, Hifumichu. Welcome. How is you?
Hello there.
Came just in time to see me draw Cinnamoroll. Sleeping. Hey, Cinnamoroll Breaku, yes. I don't know where to do with Cinnamoroll's body. Pause. Something like that. This'll be fun to clean up. Did not mean to do that. Oh, yeah. Those Cinnamoroll ears. I should get that. Oh well. That is way too fat. Brush aside. There we go. Yeah, how did your debut go? I wasn't able to watch it.
Well, it kind of never really happened. I got my model from Liz, and it is fully completed to my knowledge. Problems came up with Ian and some personal IRL shit, so he was never able to work on rigging it. So it just never got rigged.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, but nothing could have been done about it, and the model will be ready. The thing that just was annoying was that I never got communication from him that he wouldn't be able to do it. So by the time I found out that he couldn't do it, it was like way too late to try and find a new rigger to have it done by the date that I was setting. So I really, no matter what I could have done, I couldn't have finished it for that day. I have a new date that I'm looking at for getting it ready. I just need to get in contact with a rigger.
Gotcha. Did you at least have a good anniversary stream?
Yeah, it was fun. I'm trying to remember
That's good.
what the fuck. Dude, when I say the last 3 months are a total blur, I am not joking.
Same though, but for very different reasons.
What the fuck? This is gonna drive me nuts.
Oh, you're trying to go play with cookies now.
Ah, yes, the cookies. I'm actually gonna try and draw this on my own in a minute, once I figure out what the heck I did for my anniversary stream. So I'm letting this bother me too much. I know, right? Okay, so it was November 30th. It was not that long ago. Oh, I remember now. I did a stream with my partner. Forgot about that. Thankfully she's not watching, so I don't have to worry about her getting mad at me forgetting about it. Okay. Go and hide this. Show anything. Did you see, are you a DaVinci Resolve editor, or do you only work with Procreate?
I actually use Final Cut Pro for editing. I did used to use DaVinci Resolve, but like it was eating up my RAM super hard, so I just switched to Final Cut Pro.
I was gonna say they just came out with the iPad beta, like 2 weeks ago or something.
I do not edit videos on my iPad at all.
I'm one of the weirdos that can only edit on my iPad. Like, I tried for the longest time getting back into Final Cut. I tried so hard, but I've just over the last 3 years been so ingrained into doing it on my iPad that it's just like, yeah, no, I can never edit on a Mac ever again.
Fair enough. Oh, hello, Spooky. Welcome. How was work today?
Spooky. Spooky, spooky.
Brutal? Oh no. Break very spunkly. Oh dear. Hey, yeah, Spooky, do you have work tomorrow? I don't remember.
Oh. Mm. Dum, dum, dum.
Or did you say anything? Mom was telling me the news about the place you checked out today. I asked if you had work tomorrow because I didn't remember.
What does Spooky do again for their job?
Spooky's currently working 2 jobs, both retail. He works at a thrift store and then, I don't know how far spread out the company is, but like GameStop except for like anime merchandise, basically.
Ooh. No, it's going to be dangerous with me saying this, but I'm very jealous. Spooky, if you're listening, if you ever want to trade jobs, just hit me up.
Remember that you work for Amazon, but what do you specifically do? I don't remember.
I work for their sortation centers. So basically, I'm like the middleman between what's coming from a fulfillment center where like inventory is kept and the delivery stations where things are being thrown onto trucks to like go to your door. I work for technically the second largest one in the country. The first largest one is actually my sister building. So oftentimes I work with oversized items like TVs, couches, air conditioners, flooring for whatever reason.
Fair enough.
And then over the summer, I have a small little side business thing that I run where I cut lawns.
Hmm. Interesting.
I remember telling myself one time where I think we had weather that was like your guys' temperature. It was like insanely hot out for like an entire week. We're talking 110, 120 degree weather, and I'm like, God, I really just wish it was wintertime. I cannot tolerate this heat. And now I'm looking back at it and I'm like, please give me that hot heat back. I can't take the cold weather. I can't do this. Friday last week, it was negative 40 degrees outside with our wind chill. And like, okay, so fun fact for anyone who's never worked in retail before, diesel trucks cannot operate at a certain temperature because the diesel inside will freeze. We hit that point on Friday. I was supposed to work a full shift, which is 8 to 6:30 during the holidays, and my company was kind of just like, yeah, we're going to stay open, but we're going to be operating at like 30% capacity because all of our trucks are like breaking down because the diesel's freezing inside the engines. Like, we can't have anybody out there repairing them because it's negative 40 degrees outside. And I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not wasting my time. So I took vacation time. I just said fuck it.
Fair enough. I also didn't realize like Diesel's freezing point would be like that easy to get to per se.
Well, in all reality, it actually isn't. Because normally here in Chicago, like, we get cold, but in December we don't normally get this cold. You know, our normal winters are somewhere between 20 and 30 degrees. The problem was that we had a big cold front come down from Canada, and because I am literally right off of Lake Michigan, we kind of get screwed over in that the winds get even colder. So when it came down, it was just like, haha, full front. So the actual temperature, I think, was like -5. The wind chill that we had brought it down to that -40 point. Normally we wouldn't hit this temperature until like late January, early February, where like you can kind of prepare for it in advance. This kind of came out of nowhere.
That's fun. Little polar vortex, yeah. Is mom still tucking your ear off, Spooky?
Oh my god. Okay, are you ready for a little funny story?
Sure.
Okay. So, my... I hope she's not watching this. I don't think she is, but... Lily, I apologize, but I just have to talk about this. Recently, my partner Lily got me into D&D, and like, I'm kind of stupid about it sometimes, but like, I'm learning. And yesterday night we had a session, and it was running late because I had basically yesterday I overslept really badly. I was supposed to do a stream at 1 o'clock, and I was supposed to do High on Life until like 5. Leave enough time, then I could do my anime night on my Discord, and then I could do D&D like an hour later. And me sleeping in totally fucked over my entire schedule. So I was literally running like back to back for my events. And I finally joined the D&D session at like 10 o'clock. And I was tired. I woke up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I was already tired. So basically we're in this session and I'm rolling, trying to get this door open, and the door won't open. I keep rolling too low of a number. I was visibly getting very frustrated. And excuse me. I finally roll a number that I needed to actually open this door, and I was like, fuck yeah, bitches! Suck on that! And apparently I was so loud that halfway across my house, my parents heard me as they were going upstairs to go to bed. And my mom came into my room, and I deafened, and I was talking with her, and she's like, so do you want to explain what that was about? And I was telling her about this D&D session and everything leading up into it. And she was like, did you hear what I said? And I was like, no. And she's like, oh, I had said, yeah, bitches suck on them titties. And I was like, oh god, I didn't need to hear that from my mother. And then she's like, oh, I could make it worse. And I was like, please don't make it worse. And she says, she said, I don't suck, I blow. And I cringed so hard, I felt like I was going to die inside. I was like, please never say that to me ever again, you are my mother. And she was like, next time don't be so loud. She said that to teach me a lesson about being loud, and I was just like, I'm gonna die inside.
That's funny.
Oh god. Yes, I did learn my lesson, don't worry. But you gotta understand, I was so excited that I finally got to open this door. I had been trying to open this door for like 20 minutes, and I must have done like 30 rolls just trying to open this stupid door that I needed to open. So I was so happy when I could finally open it.
Amazing. Yeah, to answer your question, Spooky, from earlier, yes, that was cinnamon roll. It is not Magica Magica music. It is from Pandora Hearts because I'm drawing a Pandora Hearts artist now. I was reading your message and forgot what I was saying. But it's the Pandora Hearts soundtrack, which is indeed, yes, Yuki Gojira, who has written the soundtrack for Madoka Magica and Vanitas. I'm almost surprised you don't recognize the Pandora Hearts soundtrack at this point, since I've used it for art streams before. But now it's relevant. Bold of you to assume I remember what music you've played in previous art streams. Wow. Shameful. Fake fan.
Shame. You can't tell it right now because I'm a PNG on Zaki's stream, but I'm shaking my head.
If the answer weren't ramen for the past 7 days in a row, I wouldn't remember what I had for breakfast. Like, that's different though.
Ramen's good. It's yummy.
It does get old fast though.
You get tired of ramen?
I mean, when it's like the only option when you're living in a motel, yeah. I can't exactly cook up some pork cutlets and soft-boiled eggs to slap in my cup of noodles right now, Cypher. Yeah, we can't
I
really
was just
get
more
food or
surprised
water.
because, like, when I was in college for like solid 6 months. No, it wasn't that long. 4 months. It was like I think it was the spring semester one year of 2019. our school tried raising prices on some of the food. So like I ate nothing but ramen semester and I just alternated between the chicken and the beef.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess the main thing with the ramen, at least for me personally, is that like it's pretty much the only option. Like, whereas with you, it was just like a money issue.
True.
The song I immediately recognizes Pandora Hearts, couldn't imagine why. Yeah, it's like it's the opening song or something.
Roasted. Roasted by the sibling at that.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Rez. Thank you.
Hey.
Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, you were playing Banjo-Kazooie. I hope you had fun with that. How was your stream?
I'm actually thinking about playing Banjo-Kazooie once I finish Uncharted on YouTube. Whenever that happens.
There's a modded version done by Mark Urko called Jiggies of Time. Basically, Banjo-Kazooie in the Ocarina of Time worlds.
Oh, that sounds like badass.
Extremely hard, I see. I honestly have very limited knowledge about, like, the Banjo-Kazooie games, other than, like, they exist.
Really?
Yeah. It's not like a one-shot mod that takes 2 hours or so to do. It's a full-fledged game. Oh, wow.
Damn.
Well, to those that have come with Res Stop, I am Saku or Sakyu, or even Q is acceptable. I'm a variety streamer. I mostly stream anime-related content, be it me drawing anime or playing anime games. And I am currently with Cyber Nano.
Hi.
Yes. Have a good look, Rez. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it.
I'm still learning how to draw, so I do tracing practice.
Nothing wrong with that.
Did I tell you that I was starting to learn Japanese?
I don't think you ever told me explicitly, but I did notice your tweets.
So, I've learned a valuable lesson today. Japanese sucks, especially on Duolingo.
Yeah, I would not really recommend using Duolingo, to be honest.
I was just like, oh, you know what? If I can learn a little bit, I'm happy. And like, I haven't gotten down the characters, but I'm learning. Duolingo kind of just decided to say fuck you today, and they threw katakana at me, and I was just like, okay.
Duolingo should have like a separate tab for practicing hiragana and katakana.
They have a review section now for like if you're part of the premium, for like where you can practice like things that you've learned, and it's just like, I don't mind Duolingo. Duolingo has been very helpful, and it's the best way that I can do the Japanese and learning. The part that got really annoying today was that they threw words at me that they didn't even tell me what it was translated to.
That is kind of the thing with Duolingo, like, even if you read the tips, like, it doesn't really do that good of a job at telling you have to, like, tap on them to learn. Which really makes Duolingo only really good for, like, practicing the language, not really learning, especially from scratch.
Do you know any other languages?
I mean, other than my beginner's level of Japanese, not really. I like to say I know enough French to use it wrong, but... What about you? Do you know any other languages?
In high school, and see, this is part of the problem why I'm struggling with Japanese. I never took an oral language. My high school, our options were Spanish, French, and German. And Spanish, I get very tired here in the States of everyone saying you need to learn Spanish. And it's like, I didn't want to learn Spanish. I didn't care for the language, and it's not anything against people who speak Spanish or anything. It's just, I wanted to learn something that if I ever travel in the world, the place that I'm going to travel is the language that I would be learning. Like, if I ever went to Russia, I would need to know Russian. Russia's a place that, granted, nowadays I wouldn't want to travel to, but, you know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, you know, I would have found it interesting to, like, visit and, like, travel for, like, a month or something. The language that I wanted to learn in high school was either Mandarin or Japanese, because I want to visit Asia at some point, and those are like two of the countries that I would be okay visiting for like a week or two. So Spanish was out. I debated with French, but I decided against going with it, and my mom told me don't take German. It's like, okay, so I ended up taking, for 3 years, I took American Sign Language, which, you know, I had fun doing it. And as someone who at the time was learning to be a teacher for those who are special needs, I was like, okay, you know, that will help me in my in my later life. I ended up saying just like, fuck it. So, I never really gained anything out of sign language other than talking with one person at work about it. Where that's hurting me now, though, is I have no knowledge of like an oral language other than English. So it's like trying to learn Japanese. I'm going through a lot of those hardships of figuring out how to pronounce stuff. So
Why did your mom tell you not to take German? I'm curious about that.
sorry, it was actually her coming to say goodnight.
Nice.
She told me not to take German just because there's like, for a handful of words, there's just a lot of different ways of pronouncing like basic words, and I would never use it. So I was like, okay. Plus, I think my high school was really weird because we had 4 years of Spanish that you could take. We had 3 years of French, 2 years of sign language, I think 1 year of German consistently, and sometimes there would be years where like German 2 would be offered, depending on like if enough people wanted to take it. So I was like, you know what? Our high school requirement was 2 years of a foreign language, so I was just like, you know what? I would rather go into a language that at the very least I know has 2 years. So in that way I'm not, taking German 1 and then having to go and take French 1 or Spanish 1 to qualify for the second year of language that I needed.
Kind of dumb that they would have the requirement given not all the classes have a 2-year option, but otherwise fair enough to require learning a foreign language. A good skill.
Hifumichu, or goddamn, I'm all. Help me out here. I haven't said her name in like 3 months. Help me out here.
Hifumichu?
Hifumichu? Thank you. Oh, I did have it right. Fuck. Do you have a Twitter?
Hifumi's Twitter is the same as her Twitch.
Hold on. Spooky, are you just trying to be mean by speaking German?
To be fair, that's the language he took in high school, so...
Oh, you linked your Oh, thank you. Linked your Twitter and your Twitch. This makes my job much easier. My Twitter crashed.
Oh no.
Okay, let's try this again.
Is anyone else on the Fuzzy Elephant app?
Sorry?
Oh. Spooky was asking if anyone else was on Mastodon, I think.
Mastodon. I have... I've been debating about Mastodon. Also...
Honestly, never remember it exists for long enough. to do anything about it.
So my thing is that I have an Instagram that I never flip and go on, that I never post
Yeah.
to. And like I need to get better about doing Instagram stuff. But like other than like my art that I do with you, I don't really post pictures. So like eh.
It's on Insta, but I rarely post. That is indeed true for you, Hifumi too.
Also,
I've been posting a lot more, but I've also been drawing a lot more, so.
Ifumichu. Holy crap, you're a good cosplayer. Oh wow. Wow, you are really good. God damn. Dude, if anyone ever wants me to like fangirl over them, just cosplay and I will instantly love you. Holy wow.
I actually do cosplay myself.
What the flip? Why did you never tell me this?
It was never relevant.
What? Who have you cosplayed?
Mostly my dumb idol boys.
That doesn't surprise me.
I do have a wig for Child from Genshin Impact, but I don't have like the outfit at all. I was going to be like your dumb idol boys and Mikuro, but like, yeah, your dumb idol boys. I do not have a single photo of me as Mikuro on the internet, so I don't think that really counts. At least I don't think I do. Outside of Hifumi choose that DeviantArt, I guess there is a photo there, but I digress.
Who's been your favorite character to cosplay?
Part of me wants to say Izumi from OnStars, but I don't know if that has like recency bias. I think I'll stick with Izumi, because even if there is recency bias, like, it was kind of like the first time I actually cosplayed with someone else, too, as like a set, because Hifumi cosplayed as another OnStars character together with me at the time, so...
How recent was it?
Whenever May was.
See. Yeah.
Have you cosplayed at all before, Cyber?
I have not. I was supposed to do actually my first cosplay for Halloween this year. I was going to go and like actually do a proper cosplay of oh god, I'm forgetting his name now, which shows just how close I got to it. The one dude from Tokyo, the main character.
Kaneki?
Yes,
Kaneki.
thank you.
You're welcome. Excuse me, Spooky. Do not condone the bullying of me.
Why are we bullying Sakyu?
Because Hifumi said, I need to have you and Jinbi Izumi at the same time so I can bully you. Well, like, firstly, Hifumi-chu, if you cosplay Yukun and both of us cosplay Izumi, then we can bother you. Makoto has 2 hands and they're both for Izumi. Yumi, stop, Spooky. Oh my god, just letting loose and calling Izumi a fucking brat. That would be funny. I feel like that would be a fun, like, short video to record. TikTok time, yes. I was gonna post a TikTok earlier today that would be like advertising my Pandora Hearts like chibis that I've already done, and then like low-key this stream since I'm doing more for that set. But then like while I was uploading it, I accidentally closed the app, and I just did not have the wherewithal to try uploading it again. Because it
So,
didn't save as a draft either.
so I don't do a whole lot on TikTok, which is probably one of the things that I struggle with the most. Like, I've just come to a point where here on Twitch or on YouTube, I just kind of do whatever the flip I want. I kind of just accept it is what it is. But on TikTok, it's like one of the things where I'm sad that like don't have the motivation or the ideas to like work. And I haven't posted a TikTok in like a month. So right around the time the filter of the turning yourself into an anime character like blew off for like 3 days, I was like, oh, you know, I want to see what my profile looks like as an anime character. Despite like already being an anime character, I was like, I want to see what this AI filter does to it. And I threw it through the filter, and like it was very rough. It was not even like my full body. It was just like my bust up. And it went through the filter and I was like, god damn, I swear that looks like a fucking Genshin character. And I was telling Kara about it, who she's one of my artist friends that I have. She's like, oh, you should post it. And I was like, it's really crude and it's like really bad and I'm not proud of it. She's like, it's okay, post it. I fucking posted it, and it is now the most successful TikTok that I've posted at over 850 views. And I'm like, why? It's so bad.
TikTok likes to make no sense at all with what it actually pushes out.
I mean, I won't complain. I got a new follower from it. It's just when I can go in and say like, oh, I kind of understand like the YouTube algorithm or like the Twitch algorithm. Like, I'm not joking. I for the most part I do. The TikTok algorithm, I don't get.
I think anyone does, in all honesty.
Hey Fumichu, what's with the no?
My video that, like, I didn't end up
Oh,
uploading. Yeah. No, Cyber was just asking about your no in caps. That is all, Hifumichu. Sweet Hifumichu. I'm tempted to pin it. Oh, fuck it, I'll pin it. For 2 minutes. Guess that. Yes, I did tell Cyber that's what it was. I'm glad we're finally all on the same page. Took long enough, but we're finally there. You're working on a hand now.
I am. And it's quite difficult. I think I might need a hand with it in a minute. Sorry, that one was really bad, but you just, I couldn't help myself.
You're good. It was funny.
Oh my god, my... I'm about drawing out.
Fair enough.
My neck hurts.
Oh.
I was using this app to try and learn how to draw, and it's a really good app. I really like it. It's super fine and detailed. It's just really annoying when you can't rotate. You can like shrink or enlarge the canvas, but you can't rotate it. Every time I had to like twist to like draw something, I was twisting my neck. It's killing.
I mean, you're using an iPad, right? Can you just turn it?
I could, but the problem is that I have one cool thing about streaming on a Mac is that when you're using your device, whether it's an iPhone or an iPad, you can just plug it into the computer and it will recognize it without a capture card. And the only cable that I have that will work with it is the cable that came with my iPad. And with where my computer's sitting, I have like maybe like 3 centimeters of like maneuverability.
Yeah.
If I'm lucky.
Fair enough. It's turning out so cute. I'm happy you think so.
It is very kawaii.
Change my brush size.
If I knew the Japanese for drawing, I would attempt to say that in Japanese, but I know like half of what I would have to say.
I feel like I never remember what drawing itself is, but like doodle is rakugaki.
Rakugaki?
So like if you see any like drawing posts with like RKGK, that's what that is.
Hmm. There's many Japanese words that I cannot wait to learn what they are. And ironically, two of those words are the numbers 5 and 8 because for whatever reason, my lessons have skipped to those two numbers.
5 is go or itsu, and then 8 is hachi or yeah.
I was telling my mom today, you know, like I can count to 9 in Japanese, and she's like, really? And she's like, do it. And I was like, ichi, ni, san, yon, roku, nana, something, kyu. She's like, that's only 7. And I'm like, yeah, my lessons have completely skipped 2 numbers and I don't know why. And she's like, they didn't skip numbers. And I'm like, no, they skipped numbers, all right.
That's so weird. How much longer were you gonna stream for? I need a shower. I want to make sure I can take my time before having to pick you up. I don't know, Cyber.
I was
How much
waiting
longer
for
are
you
we gonna stream?
I was waiting for you to be done.
I mean, I'm pretty much done, so we could call it here.
Cool.
But then I guess, Spooky, you can just pick me up now instead of later.
Make sure you can get home.
Let's wait to see.
What's our for? You have
Did you
anyone in?
I was about to
Well, Ayumi's live. He's doing Dishonored. Other than that, I got no one.
let's raid Yumi. I don't get to raid her very often, so she's normally done before I am.
I can't think of the last time I raided her.
Can't think of the last time I raided her either.
Like the entire month of like, you know, let my my viewers choose who I rated, and we were like rating somebody new every day, and like there were a handful of times that I could have rated her, but everyone was like, oh no, rate her, rate them, and I was like, okay. Really quickly, thank you guys to everyone who stopped by. We had a little bit of a chill stream today. Hopefully I'll be able to do more of these with Sakyu moving into the new year, but time will tell. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. CST over here on Twitch, we will be doing tomorrow at 12 p.m. CST, we will be doing Dead Space 2. If you guys would like to come and check it out, I would greatly appreciate it. If you guys haven't already hit that thumbs up button, or the... No, this isn't YouTube. Fuck. If you guys haven't already hit the follow button, that's what I mean. If you haven't hit the follow button, make sure you do, as I am currently trying to hit 200 followers by the end of the year, and we're closing in on that deadline. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if I don't see you guys tomorrow, have a great day tomorrow. I'm very proud of you. You guys did super well. Motivational speech. I don't know. It came to my head. So yeah, have a great day tomorrow. If I don't see you. Bye everyone, goodbye.